So today's video starts on page 31 in your packet. We're going to be talking about still parallel lines with cut by a transversal that give us all of those alternate interior, exterior, and corresponding angles. Again, this information can be found in 6.3 of the 7th grade textbook. The problem of the day starts at the beginning of this page, and it says construct vertical angles such that one supplement is 48 more than 3 times the other. So we've got some algebra to do, and obviously construct means that we're going to need a protractor. So we'll draw it in class, but I want you to do the algebra in order to find the angles that you are going to construct with your protractor in class tomorrow. So the video starts here at 6.3, 7th grade text, concluding that 2 lines are parallel. So you can draw the conclusion that 2 lines are parallel. The converse of each statement concerning the angle pairs formed by 2 parallel lines and a transversal is also true. So far, we've seen that we're given 2 parallel lines, and therefore you have alternate interior angles that are congruent. You have alternate exterior angles that are congruent. You have corresponding angles that are congruent, and a pair of supplementary interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Add 2 supplements. So when you take the converse of that, so you're not told that they're parallel lines, but you are told that 2 lines are parallel if, so you can conclude they're parallel if one of the following conditions occurs. A pair of congruent alternate interior angles, you're given a pair of congruent corresponding angles, or you're given a pair of supplementary interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Then you can conclude that the lines must be parallel. That's the converse of what we did yesterday. Yesterday we were told they were parallel, therefore, these are all congruent angles. In each of the following diagrams, angle 1 is congruent, so we're given the angles are congruent. Name the line segments that are therefore parallel. Give a reason for your answer. Well, number 1, if I tilt my head either to the left or the right, I see that angle 1 and angle 2 are on alternate sides of this diagonal AC, which I believe is the transversal here. Therefore, segment AD is parallel. It's the parallel symbol, that's the segment symbol, to BC. Why? Because I was given that angle 1 and angle 2 are alternate interior congruent angles. Angle 1 and angle 2 are both right of a pair of parallel segments, and I believe NP is the transversal here. Yeah, they're both left and below. So if I drew this picture this way, it would look something like this. And this would be the NP thing. And angle 1 and angle 2 would be here and here. So I'm given corresponding angles. So I believe MN segment is parallel to PR, and those are corresponding congruent angles. Ooh, board is way up. Corresponding congruent angles. Next page. In the diagram, line AB, not segment, line, and you can see the arrows on it, is parallel to line CD. So they're telling me that they are parallel. And these lines are cut by the transversal GEFH at E and F respectively. If the measure of angle AEF, which they labeled there 4x minus 10, and the measure of DFE, which they labeled 2x plus 20, find the value of x, excuse me. So those are alternate interior angles, so I can set them equal to each other. These are alternate interior. So 4x minus 10 equals 2x plus 20. Well, move the smaller variable, and I get that 2x minus 10 equals 20. I'm going to add 10 to both sides, and I get 2x equals 30. Whoa. Divide by 2, and I get x equals 15. So the value of x is 15. On the measure of AEF, well, 15, 4 times 15 is 60, minus 10 would be 50 degrees. And hopefully when I put that 15 in, 2 times 15 is 30 plus 20. Yeah. Angle BEF. Angle BEF. Ah, not angle DFE. Angle DFE I just solved was also 50. This was 50. This is 50. So BEF, they're asking me to find this angle here, is the supplement of that 50 degrees that I found. So BEF, 180 minus 50 is 130 degrees. Oh my gosh, my board. Something wrong with my board. BEF is 130 degrees. Number 2. In the diagram, AB, line AB is parallel to line CD, and these lines are cut by the transversal GEFH at E and F respectively. If the measure of angle BEF, which is 7x plus 40, and DFH is 3x plus 80, find the value of x. These are corresponding angles that they've given me. So they are congruent. 7x plus 40 has to equal 3x plus 80. I'll subtract the smaller x. So I'm solving algebraically. I get 4x plus 40. Oh, my board equals 80. Sorry about that. Minus 40 minus 40. So I get 4x equals 40. So dividing by 4, I get x equals 10. So x is 10 degrees. What's wrong with the board? Nope, doesn't want to write there. X equals 10. I'm having issues with my board today. The measure of BEF. Oh, BEF. Well, now we can put that 10 in. 7 times 10, 70 plus 40 is 110 degrees. Last one. In the diagram, line AB is parallel to line CD, and these lines are cut by the transversal GEFH and E and F, respectively. The measure of BEF, 5x plus 50, and EFD is x plus 10. Find the value of x. Oh. So I can either put this x plus 10 up here in its corresponding position, and then I know that x plus 10 plus 5x plus 50 are supplements because they sit right next to each other here, right? So they make a arc, half arc, 180 degrees, or I can put that 5x plus 50 down below here in its corresponding position, and then find the half arc there. So through correspondence, I can find that these angles are supplementary. So they are supplementary. correspondence, I'm using correspondence and supplements to answer this. So 5x plus 50 plus x, plus x plus 10, I'm going to do it over here, see if it works better. 5x plus 50, plus x plus 10. Oh, it's not. Extend the page, come on. Not letting me do that. This board is really off. Equals 180. So you get 6x plus 60 equals 180. Subtracting 60. This is not even getting close to writing where I'm writing. So 6x equals 120. Divide by 6, divide by 6. My x equals 20 degrees. So the value of x is 20 degrees. And the measure of BEF, 5 times 20 plus 50, is 150 degrees. Sorry about the board today, it's a little off, but that's it for today's video.